Today, we're celebrating 10 years of Broadcom Masters with the 11th class being honored today. And as the last year and a half has made evident, nurturing scientific minds like theirs is key to keeping us prepared for what might come our way. We believe middle school is an important time in a child's life. It is when students come to understand their passions and what problems they want to solve.
It takes a lot of courage to mount a science project or an engineering project in a science fair. You have to steel your courage to go in front of people, talk about your project, and connect with people that you don't know. And it's so sad for us that we can't bring you together here in Washington, but quite frankly, we're glad that you got together on Zoom.
So my journey to Broadcom Masters started off from me just doing research to help my family and other people around me.
I remember going into this project a year ago thinking it's fun, whatever happens, happens. Then I got to this point and I was like, oh wow, I think my project, it really matters.
I had a question and I couldn't find the answer to it anywhere, so I tested it myself, and I think that if young people do this kind of thing, that our world will become really amazing.
By becoming one of the Broadcom Masters, I've learned that anyone can be a scientist and anyone can do well in STEM.
The Broadcom Masters community has definitely taught me that no matter how improbable something is, like me getting in the top 30 in the country, it can happen. It definitely can.
Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we haven't been able to meet in person and maybe do some of the events that we've done together. But still, the Broadcom Masters Foundation has done the best they can to make this experience interactive.
I found the challenges very fun, engaging, and that they required critical thinking skills, whether that's methodology, analysis, or collaboration.
We are our first day of team challenges. My favorite one was the Raspberry Pi because I got to collaborate with my teammates better and I got to learn some more new lines of code.
I had a great time learning about rheumatoid arthritis and finding solutions to enhance diversity within clinical trials and healthcare.
Today we did the biodiversity challenge and we analyzed different pictures that we took with the trail cameras.
We had to create a glider that would fly the furthest, and Purple Team won. We did a great job. We made a glider that stayed in the air for about 8.4 seconds.
The favorite part of my day was working with my fellow finalists to do a virtual escape room, and that was a whole lot of fun.
We also had a society alumni event where I got to meet all the finalists from different years and learn about their memories during their Broadcom Masters competition.
I was able to talk to them and learn how to keep going and persevering, and that was something I really learned a lot from.
So today was public day, and it was really fun on project board to be able to share my project to anybody who wanted to ask a question. After that, we also went on to Event Farm.
We got to see the finalists showcase, dance parties, and I thought that it was really nice to have as a replacement to a traditional in-person event.
You can explore, see others' projects. It was really fun because I love to read about others people's project, how they got their inspiration, what it was about, and all these cool ideas.
I was inspired to complete my project after observing my neighbors wash their cars and all the chemicals running down the storm drain into the Chesapeake Bay.
I'm interested in music and I also like painting, and I wanted to see if the music can change the emotional perspective of my painting.
My project is about exploring and analyzing highly divisible numbers. I tried to calculate numbers that had over 1,000 digits in less than 15 seconds.
My project was about the effectiveness of COVID-19 lockdowns using a mathematical model to find how many people an infected person can infect before and after lockdown measures.
My project looked at the various effect of mask types and instrument covers on sound levels and aerosol spread to see whether music classes could be conducted safely indoors during the COVID era.
When I first found out that this competition was going to be virtual, I was like a little hesitant, but it's been incredible how close we've gotten.
I'm really excited to talk with these people again because I feel so intellectually stimulated by these other finalists, and I've just really created, I think, a personal connection with them, which I'm really, really happy about.
I would totally recommend Broadcom Masters to anyone who is passionate in science. I had no idea. I love doing team challenges up until a finals week.
I really love working together
with my team and getting to know all these different areas of science. That for me was a big win.
Being named a Broadcom Masters finalist was one of the most thrilling moments of my life. To see that my project was getting some recognition.
For the longest time, had been shut down by people saying I was too young. Now I feel like I'm ready to pursue everything.
Young people like me who are interested in science shouldn't take no as an answer. No matter how small the idea is, we can contribute to something in the world.
For any future finalists, I would just say be yourself and don't worry about what the judges are going to think, what anyone's going to think. You're a scientist, you know your stuff.
To any future finalists, make the most of this, connect with your peers and have fun. This may be the best week of your life.
And now it's time to announce the top winners of the 2021 Broadcom Masters competition. The Broadcom Coding with Commitment Award of $5,000 is presented to Haley Mia Van. And the DoD STEM Talent Award of $10,000 goes to Camelia Sharma. The Lemelson Award for Invention goes to Prisha Shroff. And the Robert Wood Johnson Award for Health Advancement goes to Raika C. Chopra. This year's Marconi Samueli Award for Innovation goes to Josephine E. Schultz. It is my pleasure to announce that the winner of the Samueli Foundation Prize and recipient of a $25,000 educational award is Akilan Sakaran.